First thing I'm going to start out with is BB cream all over the skin, and I'm going to blend that out with my fingers, but if you want you can go ahead and use a brush as well. Using a bronzer just underneath my chin and jaw and really emphasising that and blending it out. For the rest of the face, I'm really just going to be using two different concealer colours, one which is a little bit lighter than my skin tone and one which is a bit darker. Starting off with a darker shade, I'm just going to bring it down the sides of my nose to make the nose bridge look a little bit thinner, and then bring it around the tip a little bit before really over contouring my cheekbones. So I'm going to do a line at first, just right down underneath my cheekbones and a little bit on top of it just to make them appear higher than they actually are, and then blend it out with my finger. Then I'm going to take a lighter concealer and starting right underneath, I'm first going to draw in quite harshly before blending everything out. Taking the same pale concealer, I'm just going to run it along the top of my cheekbones and then all the way down around where I've already contoured, straight down to the sides of my mouth, before bringing that same colour right down the centre of my nose and blending it out. And I'm also going to bring the darker shade just a little bit along my temples. I'm going to take that same darker concealer and just bringing it along my brows to make it look like I frown a little bit, and then just underneath my lower lip, blending that out. Now for the top lip, I'm going to take the darker colour first and place it just in the crease to make it appear like it's a lot more hollowed out than it actually is, blending it out. And then I'm going to take the lighter concealer and overemphasize the Cupid's bow, bringing it down a little bit more, and then bringing that straight up to my nose, blending it out. To make my nose look a lot more pointy than it actually is, I'm going to bring in the darker shade underneath my nose, around the corners, and then bringing it up all the way to the tip, before taking a lighter colour and then just bringing it along the very edge of my nose. With whatever's left on the brush, I'm going to draw some lines leading out from my nose and blend it out very thoroughly. Before I move on to the eyes, I'm just going to take the same highlighting colour and move that all the way along the top of the cheekbones. Then going back to the darker shade, I'm going to put that all over the lid, but bringing it up a little bit in the inner corner, connecting it to the brow. I'm also going to bring that colour down on the outer corner of the eye, blending it in with a brush. And now I'm going to finish off with the brows. Now you can use whatever you want for this. You can use a pencil, an eyeliner pen, whichever you prefer, but either way we have to make the brows pretty straight and quite a lot thicker than they actually are. So just do that in small, thin little strokes, trying to make sure that the eyebrows end up as being straight as possible. I'm going to add a little bit of the highlighting concealer right on the outer corner of the eye, just blending it into the top of the cheekbones, and then I'm going to finish off with a little bit of white mascara on the top of the lashes before brushing through it so that there aren't any clumps. And that's it, you're done!